And the trick with this as ever is to try and stay relaxed, even though, you know, every bone in your body is saying tense up. If you can keep relaxed, it works out better. Stunning colours up here, these reds. Right, we're going into the IFR bit. Instrument flight rules prevail. Of course, with all the rain that's been here of late, there's a bit of a question mark as to what state these trails will be in, because obviously stuff has washed down these. It is very loose up here, I would say. Let's just hope my bowels don't follow suit. Is that too much information? That burrito was a bit spicy. Well, what a lark for a Thursday, eh? Even though we've got this, we're basically in cloud, I think, rather than fog, because we're quite high up here. It's still quite warm out. It's 19 degrees according to the fancy TFT. And I'm really glad to have lost my fleece layer, that I can say. One day I'd love to try GS actually off-road with some knobbly tyres, because that would be a different game again. We've basically got the standard road tyres on here, and that makes a lot of difference, I think. Aha, no quads. Interesting, doesn't say no motorcycles though. So we're good. At least that'll be our story. If questioned. Oh my god, look at that edge. Sometimes you just need Armco. This is one of them. Wow. That is something else. So Lyndon was just saying sit down or stand up, do whatever's comfortable, or just follow what he's doing. Incredible view down there though. Oh, a threat of some sunshine from somewhere now. Oh, it's a lovely new GS. Oh, there's got to be a photograph here. Photo stop! Yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh. Photo stop moment. Wow. Oh wow. It's all gone ping. Amazing villa over there, just at the top there. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Nice. Boy, we've lucked out again. Amazing. Right. Get this show on the road again. Wow, what an incredible spot. Oh, and as soon as that cloud cleared away, it's like somebody's turned the heaters on. Ooh, slippy. Definitely need the old vents open again. It's got, it's feeling like being back in Norway. It's that hot. Who would have thought it? Southern Spain being as hot as Norway. Brilliant. Mud around here is like Mars. It's got some amazing red hues. Yeah, it's one of those days again where it's just so darn good to be alive. Why wouldn't you want to do this? Taking the inside line to avoid the plunge to certain death. You can't see it of course, but I've got one of those ear-to-ear grins on in my helmet. Oh, this is just brilliant. Gosh, what a difference a day makes in the weather. It was proper tropical storms the last 2 days, and it was all a bit of a write-off, but suddenly it's come good and it was all worth it. These GS's have got such great low-down grunt. Okay, I'm in basically first gear, but they just haul you out of anything when you need them to. These bikes are proper workhorses. Of course, I've got to remember this, even though this is a trail, it is a public road, as it's over 2 meters wide. It classes as a public road. So theoretically, you could meet somebody coming the other way. So again, theoretically, you should stay on the right-hand side of the trail, but I'm not seeing too much traffic up here today. Marvellous. Oh, bravely into second gear. I'm back into first. Dare I say it would be great fun on my little CRF down here. Sadly, it's 1,000 miles away. That was a big one. Oh, loose. Oh, I'm getting this bike so dirty, it's upsetting me. I've got to ride this bike for the next few days. It's going to be muddy. I might have to clean it before I go. How sad is that? Right, gingerly back into second gear again. Oh, another picture stop perhaps? Or maybe not. Right, into second again. Getting the hang of these standing up gear changes now. I'll tell you what, so that's where Gear Shift Assist Pro comes in. If you're going to go off-road, you can just sneak those in without worrying about the clutch. And of course the downshift's a piece of cake. Okay, what we got going on here then? Back into first. The suspension on these GS is quite something when you come off-road like this. It just soaks up all these bumps. It's clever stuff afoot. Well, who would have thought it, eh? Trail riding on a GS. Even a numpty like me can do it. It's lovely around here at Baker. A really nice walk, albeit a very long one. Oh, look at this beautiful little cool glade now. Oh, smells wonderful through these pines. Sun's out on a brand new GS Rallye. Life is good. It's interesting that they don't like quads up here, but they're okay with motorcycles. I assume that's because the quads are obviously four-wheeled. They can damage the trail more than two wheels can, I'm assuming. Or perhaps it's to do with the fact that quad riders don't necessarily have to have a motorcycle licence, do they? I assume that's the case in Spain. And therefore it could just be hooligan type ripping around. I don't know. I don't want to diss quad riders or drivers. I'm not quite sure what you call them. But there's obviously a reason why the authorities don't like them coming around here. Wee! Water crossing. Ticked off. Right, signage. I love the way the Spaniards actually had this sort of network of off-road trails. So Lyndon just said, in case you didn't catch it, this is one of those wow moments. Oh my word, look at that. Yep. I see what you mean, mate. Wow. Now's the time to get used to using that back brake. Look at that. Look at that. Let's not get too fixated on the view. Give them the drop off. That is pretty Stunningsville though. Yeah, picture stop I think. Leave her in gear for this one. If only I could find my phone. Wow, what a spot. I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind on the mic, but apparently these have great mics, so who knows. But Lyndon here getting a few little digital assets for his company, why not? What a place, eh? So where is this, Lyndon, exactly? Where are we?
We're in the heart of the Sierra Nieves mountains.
Right, so this is the heart of the national park.
The heart of the national park.
So no dronage here then?
I would say no. But most stunning place. All the V's and a mountain that's higher than anything in Britain. It's incredible.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Is there any time of year when it's not gorgeous?
Snow. It will have snow on in December, January, February, March.
Right.
It's high.
Do they close the trails in the winter, or can you come up whenever you like?
You can come up whenever you like. It's a nature reserve, so there's big restrictions. You have to be careful, and the licenses to do so.
Right.
Yeah, they're open, the public highways. A lot of it is for fire trucks, so the fire trucks can get to where they need to be.
Go. Yeah, it makes sense.
Heaven forbid there's ever a fire.
Beautiful. Right, onwards. Come on. Right. Another great little photo stop. So the idea here is this trail just continues on round, I think, the back of the same mountain we did earlier. So we're going to see if we can find a spot that we can turn around and go back up and down another trail, if that makes sense. Finding a spot to turn around is easier said than done here, of course. Oh, I see. We're there. Got away with it. One of those little moments. But if you don't try, you don't get better, do you? I have to say it's easier going uphill than it is coming down, which is maybe counterintuitive, perhaps. Look at that. You can actually see the sea in the distance there. I guess that's Marbella down there. Let's not get fixated on it. Alright, so here's the other trail that we want to try. Istan Monda, 21k this one. So I really hope this camera is coping okay in terms of, well, as much as anything, in terms of the mic, because I've got the visor open just because it is so warm now. And although I make this look very easy, you get quite a workout when you're riding off-road. Even these, you know, relatively easy trails, I'm sure you expert trail riders are watching me thinking, what is that pansy doing? But believe you me, it's not as easy as it ought to be, this sort of riding. But it is a lot of fun, and it's so much better than going to the gym. We're likey. Oh, whenever you come up to these corners, you don't know what view's gonna meet you, but everyone is a cracker. Hook that second gear with aplomb. Oh yes. Tweaking the nose of the deadly spindly killer fish. Let's not get cocky though, eh? Properly gorgeous in the true sense of the word. Alright, come into a bit of descent mode, so I'm getting ready with that back brake, just in case. Oh, big boulder, never mind. Man, on these pine needles it's particularly slippery. Oh, it's a bit muddy here, yeah. Right, another top camera spot, or photograph spot. Yeah, really gloopy here. Gonna have to tractor it out, I think. Right. Nasty. It's like quicksand, this stuff. Slippy. Right, we're there. Oh, well, once again, what a top day out on motorcycles. And I'm hoping that's the last we've seen of bad weather. It's all just good stuff from now on. Oh, slippery! When you get into quicksandy stuff, the back end of the bike just slides all over the place. It's quite disconcerting, but you just keep the power on, it seems to work itself out. Second gear seems to work quite well in these little straight sections, and then down the first for the corners seems to be the way to go. Oh, these downhill sections are tough. Basically just using engine braking and the back brake lightly. It's quite easy to lock the back wheel up in this enduro mode. It takes the ABS off the back wheel, but it's entirely doable with care. Wow, what a trail, what a road, what a ride, what a view. Whoa, some loose stuff. Whoa. Grin and bear it, get through it. This is like riding on a riverbed. It's like quicksand, it's weird. Oh, back on the bit of gravel, that's better. My goodness. Stuck in a bit of a rut here. Let's get out of that. Yeah. Yep, bike's definitely going to need a clean after this. As am I. Hello, here's the Land Rover boys. The 4x4 team's about. And why not? Hello.
Yeah, come on, love, come on.
Alrighty, so there we have it for another day on the trails in Andalucia. What great fun. And if you get the chance to come out here and give it a try, thoroughly recommend it. And if you don't want to bring your own bike out, then give Lyndon at Toro Adventure a call. I'm sure he'll sort you out. And you'll have a great time, I tell you. You'll learn a lot as well. Alright, that's it for now. Till next time, this has been the Resident Fly. Cheerio. Okay, I know it's cheating, but we couldn't leave the bikes in this state, could we? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no.